season number 5, episode number 15. And we are back for the playoffs in the round of 12, and of course the schedule, as we said in the last episode. But today, Dover, Talladega, and Kansas, because in the last episode we of course talked about it. So last round of the playoffs, we were really good. 5th, 1st, and 1st. So trying to advance here. Not really sure what our points are now. We should have... Okay, so we have a 32-point advantage over the cutoff line. So hopefully that will be good for us. Hopefully that will be good for us. So let's go. Alright, here we go. Dover. We are, of course, into the next round here of the playoffs, as stated at the beginning of the episode. We're just going to race our way forward here at Dover. No big mistakes, and we just have solid runs now. We don't even need wins to advance. Of course, wins make it easier, but a solid run here puts us in a very good spot to make it. I don't really know what happened, but we were really struggling at the beginning of the season. I somehow got it figured out how to just race and just race a little bit less aggressively, and I decided to change my style. And once I did, things were back to normal. I think that's really the only issue. We just weren't racing as aggressive as we should. Or less aggressive, because we just raced so aggressive previously that with the car being able to take a lot of damage, that actually impacted the car, and with our rule that I have of not fixing the car once it takes damage, it was something to sort of like fix how I raced, fix how I did all that stuff, and I think that we've put ourselves on a spot where we can go out here and win this thing. I was concerned previously about the playoffs. I really was. We didn't have the consistency down, and I do. A little bit of contact with Johnson there. That's okay now, but we don't need that contact later on in the race when a big hit would take us out of this thing.
Stay on the bottom. Hold your line.
A big hit would take us out of the
Clear. Inside, he's on your bumper.
So I got spun a little bit there by Johnson. It would have been over.
Clear all the way out.
Working our way through. Oh boy, what just happened there? Normally you just hit a car and you're okay, but I hit the car and I slid out myself.
Inside, still there.
A lot of contact here between Bush, Johnson, and myself. I'm going to back out of that battle a little bit. Go attack again.
Clear out low.
Oh boy.
All clear, all clear. Inside, still there.
I got hit up the track. That's fine. We're going to be fine.
All clear, driver.
Oh boy. Straight into the wall.
Clear high, get up there. Outside, hold your line.
Oh my god, there's so much contact on this track right now.
Inside,
We don't have a
inside.
massive wreck here. I'm going to be
Clear high,
surprised.
All clear, driver.
Like I was talking about not racing aggressively and doing stupid shit, and now what we're doing. From 6th to 10th, it's just a bunch of cars just smashing each other. The one like deciding factor in this whole thing is me, because I'm the one that's sort of crashing
Clear,
over.
quick. Inside, good drive off here.
The block
Clear
on him, not gonna work. On the apron, back up in front of Bush. That could have been disastrous. You were able to stay out of it. But now Chase Elliott's a new player in the picture here. Hitting into people.
Clear high, get up there.
This track.
Outside, hold your line.
So we are making some contact with the wall here, which is definitely not helping us.
Hold steady wheel. Clear high, quick.
A lot of contact, but around goes Elliott. That's going to bring out the first caution of the race. somehow we're not in the first caution of the race. Don't ask me how. We were hitting everybody in the top 5, top 10, I mean. Somehow we didn't crash, which is fine.
Race is going green.
My goal is not to crash at this race. Whether it happens or not is yet to be seen, but my goal is to be able to finish this race also in the top 5. So another streak of top 5 finishes, I'm down.
Keep it right there. Keep it right
I'll be
there.
able to finish off
Bottom's clear.
not just this season, but this series.
Clear down low. All clear.
As you guys know, and maybe you know, you get updated video when getting out of the series on the channel. We're just going to all Overwatch and one Gran Turismo Sport. So we're going to have 7 videos a week, 6 Overwatch, 1 Gran Turismo Sport. We'll see how season 4 that goes. We may just go to 7 Overwatch videos a week.
All clear. All clear. Outside.
Just what I feel like doing. This game I love to play, and this is what I want to do. That's the first time that the channel's really focused on one
All
game.
clear. All clear.
Game
Outside. Real tight.
You know, typically we rotate through what games we play, but it's time we're not. Now we're not. I'm just gonna switch it up and do things differently on the channel.
Outside is clear.
That's fine.
Clear quick.
Alright, here we go. Gonna get by Suarez next. We're in the top 10. Or just not crash him? I don't know. I don't know what's happening. I tried to, like, kind of get by him. Okay.
Stay high. Stay high.
That could have been bad. Now, who knows? We may bring NASCAR videos back to the channel with NASCAR Heat 3, but
Ready.
they didn't even announce one yet. They have not announced another NASCAR game, which is surprising because
Easy in there.
they was announced about the All-Star race. It's the last 2 covers have been the highest finishing Toto driver in the All-Star race. Or no, I think the first year was the highest finishing Toto driver. So it's Carl Edwards. And then the second year was
Hold your line.
the fans vote for the top 4, and then whoever gets voted between the 2. So I think it was Truex and Bush.
Clear. Clear.
Bush obviously won the All-Star race in
Inside, still there.
2017. I think it should be whoever the champion issue in the cover of the game
Steady.
from the previous season. So NASCAR 3 should have Mark Truex, NASCAR 2 should have had Jim Johnson. NASCAR Evolution should have had Kyle Busch. I think that's not NASCAR Game Truex, that's just whoever the champion is on the cover for that season. NASCAR 15 should have had Kevin Harvick. NASCAR 14 should have Jim Johnson. So it's just whatever year, the next year, the champion should be on it from the previous season. NASCAR Heat 4 should have Kevin Harvick on it. Alright. Couple laps to go. Kind of just run out the race here. Sit back a little bit.
That's 5 to go.
And then race 4. Of 10 this week. This recording session's the longest one in the playoffs, and adding that last race makes it a little bit harder. So I just want to sit back a little bit because it does hurt leaning forward after a long time. There's a long races. So, you know, we'll sit back a little bit here, just finish off Dover. Maybe sit back a little bit at Talladega. But we need these points here. We really, I would feel so comfortable if we could just, well, I'd be so happy, is what I should say, if we could get a win at Talladega. A win there would make me so happy. We go to Kansas and not have a worry that we need a good finish there. It's a track we just struggle at. We've never, ever gotten a win at Kansas. And it'd be really cool if we could kind of just go to Kansas and try a stretch to get a win at Kansas, so we can have another track that we can take it off of our win list, or the funnel track off of our win list.
Clear out low.
That'd be so cool to be able to do. We're not even going to finish in the top 10, are we? Not at the moment. How about that contact from Elliott that hit me up the track?
Inside, still there.
We're just dropping back. I just can't do anything.
That's left.
The tires just don't have enough grip.
Inside.
I might be able to hold on, but Chase Elliott had to hit the track a little bit in that corner. Now we're trying to hang on to a top 15.
Outside's clear.
Wow.
Low. Inside, still there. That's worth a few points.
We did it. We finished 15th. All right. Off to... All right, here we go. Talladega. 13 laps at the biggest track in NASCAR.
Hold steady wheel. Clear out
We
low.
have 13 laps to get ourselves from 40th to 1st. Here at Talladega, try to capture our first and only restricted play win
Hold
of
it line.
season number 5. Can we do it here and lock ourselves in for the round of 8 and also solidify not having to worry about finishing well at Kansas? That's a goal that I have. Not have to worry about Kansas. Let's go there and try strategy. I already have one in mind of what I want to do. It's just, can we get there with a win in Talladega so we can work on executing? If it doesn't work, we're fine.
Steady.
That's kind of a thing.
Clear all around.
'Cause I got a good idea in
Hold steady
mind.
wheel.
The question is, can we do it?
Hold your line.
Alright, we are up to the 26th position now on lap number 2. Which we're going to wait for 40th. We're by Busher and McMurray here. Those are our next 2 in
Hold
line
your line.
for us to work on passing. Cole Witt's going to go get past here. We'll see who's next. Casey Kane, are you next, fam? I think he may be. He is. He's going up high. We're going to get by him. Pull up behind Dylan. Pull out from behind him. Get by Dylan. 2. And now we got to get our way by David
All
Reagan.
clear, all clear.
We can pass him as well. Suarez, one of the drivers knocked out of the playoffs
Outside.
after the last round. We're going to get by Blaney
10 to go. Keep it up.
and Newman.
Steady.
And we're into the 13th position, working on Kyle Busch next. We're going to work the high side this time.
Hold your line.
See if we can't pull ourselves in a couple cars. This run down the back straight, the 4th time now.
Hold your line.
Yeah, they gave us a couple spots. I'm not really sure if it mattered,
Steady.
the high or the low side. I'd rather actually be on the low side, but kind of committed to the high side now until we get an opening.
Easy.
Go back down low. We hear if we can clear Logano.
That's right left.
Chase stays high, which it does.
All clear.
That was the opportunity that we needed to get back to the bottom side of the track.
Easy.
And now we have to get by Keselowski and Larson. There are next
Get to the bottom.
2.
Get to the bottom. Hold steady
Denny
wheel.
Hamlin here, work on him. And Bush. And then Stenhouse is
Get to the bottom. Get to the bottom.
the next guy we gotta work on. Stenhouse and Johnson will take the lead here.
Hold your line.
Interesting. This is passing the leader here is the hardest bit. We're going to use Stenhouse here in his momentum and hopefully pull ourselves by Johnson, which should put us into second. As it has. We have cleared Johnson. Now we're just clearing Stenhouse. We're working by him.
Stay low, stay low.
A little bit of contact there, it's okay. Force him up high.
Stay low, stay low.
He's gonna shut the door on us though. He still has the advantage. It's another lap gone.
Easy, easy. Hold your line.
Is he gonna be able to shut the door on us? He actually is. Wow. He's gonna gain a lot of speed here through the turn, then we're gonna have to try to slingshot by him here this lap. Lap 7 of 13. He's blocking the bottom very, very hard.
Get to the bottom. Hold your line.
Oh my god, no. A spun out Stenhouse is going to bring out the first caution of the race. We are going to pit. No tires, no repairs. Full can of fuel. Stenhouse got spun there. A little bit too far underneath him. Trying to make that pass. There will be no green flag pit stop here today. 4 to go. Accelerate.
Steady.
Get a push from Johnson. Should put us out in the front here.
Clear high, get up there.
Alright, block Hamlin.
Low, low.
Block Johnson. Hamlin. Back down to Johnson because we're off that bottom line into the corner.
Outside, still there.
It's actually going to give Hamlin the lead though. That was a bad mistake.
Outside,
Keep the block on Johnson. That has given Denny Hamlin the lead.
Outside, still there.
What is Dude doing?
Clear, clear.
Oh my god. I don't even know what's happening. He almost spun out. Oh my god.
Outside, real tight.
I thought he was going to spin it and I was going to go around. I would have been triggered.
Steady.
Alright, here we go. Can we reel in Hamlin?
Easy.
Hamlin. Come on. We can do this. We can reel it in.
Hold your line.
Are we going to get to him in time, though? That's the question. Yes. Yes, we are. Gonna cut down here, underneath, work on the pass. Now we're going to pass on Keselowski.
Hold your line.
Back to Hamlin, back to Keselowski.
There you go.
I don't actually block him. He's the race. He's tied with me right now for position. He's actually going to get us here again on the high side. Denny Hamlin and then Chase Elliott.
Still a car out there. Inside.
We cannot let Keselowski get back by us though. We've let Chase Elliott and Denny Hamlin get by us. We have one lap here to pass both of them. This thing's getting kind of crazy. I don't even know what's happening. Why are we not catching them? Alright, here we go. Work on Elliott to the high side. And then we're going to work on Hamlin. One lap to go. Denny Hamlin's eliminated from the playoffs after the last round.
Easy.
Falling back to third. Can we get a big enough run on Chase Elliott and Denny Hamlin to pass them both for the lead in the last lap? We got one turn to go.
Hold steady wheel.
Big run here. 3 wide in the turn.
Hold your line.
We're carrying a lot of momentum. side by side with Chase Elliott.
Low, low. Outside, hold your line.
Greg Keselowski's going to get by us. Denny Hamlin's going to get by us. We're going to finish in 4th. Damn it. Keselowski got to run. There's nothing I could do. Pretty sure there's just nothing I could do there with his run that he got. Let's see. Because I got a good run here. Took the lead, and I was still trying to get by Chase. And that just let Keselowski get there. There was nothing I could do. If I should have probably blocked Keselowski and just tried to go one-on-one, but instead I lost so many spots and finished in 4th. Alright, we gotta go to Kansas. Alright, here we go. Kansas, this race is... It's a nervous one for me, if I'm honest. I'm very, very nervous about Kansas. It's a track I'm bad at, I'll admit. Not sure why. We used to do really good at Kansas in NASCAR Evolution, but we just... In NASCAR Heat 2 have not been able to get a win here. Things have just gone wrong for us on restarts and been in contention. It's just not been a good racetrack for us. And to not have a win in this round is very, very nervous times for me indeed, considering our bad finishes that we, of course, had this season. Now, give a 29-point advantage, so it's like we don't have anything. We have 29 points. Of course, that's what I was talking about, the wins at Charlotte Road Course still would matter.
Still a car out there.
Doing for that when we'd have a 24-point advantage.
Easy. Hold your line.
So instead we have a 29-point advantage, which is just a little more beneficial, you know? A little bit more.
Outside's clear.
Just that little bit more of an advantage. Anything that can help will help.
Keep it right there. Keep it right there. Outside, still there. Clear low, get down there.
Just gonna work our way through the field here.
Outside.
Another caution there. We're actually not gonna pit. That may have been a very, very bad mistake to not pit, but or it may seem like it, but the tires are only 82% worn, so there's a 19% difference in my tires and the drivers behind the tires. The other thing, I can make it on fuel. Can I just get a start like that again in Kansas? Hello?
Outside, hold your line. Clear all around.
What was that launch? Yeah. That's the other issue. Just keeping it on the bottom there.
Good to go. Keep it up.
So again, risk it with the older tires, or risk it with having to be back in the 20th again in order to the field. One of the 4 drivers got eliminated from the playoffs right behind us here. William Byron, eliminated in the last round.
Outside, still there.
Just like Denny Hamlin was in the last race. Trying to contend after getting eliminated a couple races ago at Charlotte. Another cutoff race here at Kansas, of course. This matters. Kurt Busch and Brad Keselowski have wins and have advanced. So they will be in the next round of the playoffs. Who's going to join them? Will I join them? To find out here after racing in Kansas. In the next 8 laps, we're going to find out.
All clear, all clear.
Can I advance on points or with a win? I'm not getting too excited about leading right now at Kansas, though. The reason? It's going to be a last lap pass here in this turn that's going to cost me this race. I already know it.
Outside, real tight.
It's impossible to block 2 runs here, Kansas.
Outside, hold your line. Clear quick. Outside.
Because one gets you on the outside, one gets you on the inside, you're done. Because if I went over and blocked Johnson, Keselowski would have got by me. So
Hold your line.
that's the thing. One was getting by me, one way or the other.
Inside, still there.
Alright, we lost the race.
Clear high, quick.
We lost the
Still there,
race.
he's outside.
Really no caution yet? Oh my god. It took that long to call a caution, fam? Going back with my car about to pick up in the air and the game's just like, I don't know yet. We're back in 11th.
Check your belts. We're going to the green. Check your belts. We're going green.
That's another option in Kansas.
Hold steady wheel. Outside. 3 wide, covered on both sides.
That's the good thing though, when the next Nascar game comes out, we do another one of these series. We only have to worry about one track that we haven't won instead of 4. And obviously have to win it all, but that's not the point. The point is we only
Inside is on
have...
your bumper. Clear, clear.
We've won at 23 to 24 different tracks. Oh, you're showing the road course doesn't count. It's the same track, guys. It does count. It's a different track. It's a different configuration. It counts as a different track. So here's the thing. It does not look like we're going to pick up the Kansas win that we've been looking for. That I think had we not gotten passed by Johnson could have been our win. But we got by him and then we got by Keselowski. Or we got passed by Keselowski. There's nothing else we're going to do. Which is fine though. If we can settle it here for a 9th place finish. If he wants to get a little bit better, sure. We can put Truex.
Yellow flag, yellow flag.
Alright. See what we got. We are in 8th.
Check your belts. We're going to the green. Check your belts. We're going green. Green flag, green flag. Here you go.
Your car can actually get a launch here now.
Easy.
Kansas, which is nice.
Outside, real tight. Inside, inside. 3 wide.
Nice start there. Get a launch at
Clear
Kansas.
up top. Clear out low. Low, low.
That was a big issue because the car just wouldn't launch at the start.
Inside,
If we had
still
new
there.
tires, we'd definitely be able to go up there and compete for that win. Of course, we won't be.
Inside, good drive off here.
And somehow I lost spots in that. I don't even know. Alright. We'll see you guys in the next one where we take on the round of 8.